What is going on, guys? It's FPL Jammy here, and today I'm going to be showing you my new team, my latest draft, and this is going to be a repeated theme you see on this channel, is me just changing my team completely, but I'm kind of happy with this team now, okay? So we're going to go through it position by position. As always, I like to start with the goalkeeper. I've decided, fuck the goalkeeper, basically. I've gone for a 4.5 million option and then a 4 mil option on the bench. And a 4 mil option I've gone for is Forster. Now, he has 4 fixtures in a row, not against top 6 clubs, which means that I'll be able to just have him in goal for the first 4 game weeks. And then after that is when I plan on doing my wild card, because it will be the international break. So that's what I'm going for there. And interesting about him though is I don't know if he's actually going to start, or it could be his teammate McCarthy starting in goal, who seemed to start towards the end of last season. I'm unsure. Can you guys actually let me know if you know in the comments, because I'm not sure. I'll change it to whoever looks like they're going to start for Southampton there. And then in defence, we've gone for Mendy, Davies and Robertson. Mendy is back from injury, so I'd only assume that he will start now for Man City, especially because Delph, who was playing left back, has played at the World Cup. So Mendy will start, in my opinion, all 4 games. After Arsenal, the 3 games they have is piss easy, so I'm happy to have him in my starting team. Next we've got Davies, Spurs defender, should be played basically all of last season. Rose went to the World Cup, so Davies seems like he'll be a great option. He got like 7 assists last season. He's a great attacking threat. And then Robertson also nailed on, I'd say. He didn't go to the World Cup, so it's looking good for our defence. I'd say all 3 of them are very attacking and can get contributions with goals and assists. So I'm happy with that defence. Alright guys, so onto the midfield. We have a 5-man midfield. I quite like the look of the midfield. RICHARLISON, I'm uncertain as to whether he'll be at Watford or Everton, because he's linked with Everton, of course, massively for 35 or 45 million, quite high. But RICHARLISON's obviously a great player. He had a good spell. I think he's a great player, though. I think he will shine next season. Whether he's at Everton or Watford, they both have good fixtures, so I'm not really bothered. I'm happy to have RICHARLISON in my team. Next we have Salah. Salah is 50% ownership. If you want to watch a video on why Salah's essential to your team, you can just search it up. There's loads of them. You're pretty much stupid if you don't know Salah, in my opinion. Next we have David Silva. David Silva, I think, is probably one of the nailed-on players for City. I think so, and I think David Silva will definitely play with Kevin De Bruyne, World Cup, all the players from the World Cup. I think David Silva will play. He's got very good attacking threat. He plays in that cam, doesn't he? And he can play, I think, one of the wings. I can't remember which one. I think it's right wing. And he gets a lot of assists, so that's good. Sometimes he gets goals as well, but he gets a lot of assists. Next we have PEDRO. PEDRO from Chelsea. The Spanish midfielder is 6.5 million, and with a lot of Chelsea players looking like they're leaving, Willian, Hazard, and with all the World Cup players as well, you'd only assume that PEDRO will probably start, especially because he's scored in the latest friendly. He looks quite good, he looks quite sharp, so I think PEDRO could definitely start under the new manager at Chelsea. Then we've got Eriksen. Eriksen's another nailed-on player. I've tried to get a lot of nailed-on players because it's very uncertain this year of who's going to play who. But Eriksen looks quite good. Let's be honest. Eriksen's the main man for Spurs, I would say, probably going into that match against Newcastle because of all the World Cup players. And he's nailed on. He's got great creative threat, great attacking threat. And Eriksen's essential. I think Eriksen's probably almost essential as Salah. Maybe not, but you know, Eriksen's a pretty good player to have in your team, okay? And then we've got Firmino and ZAHA up front. Firmino, I actually don't rate as much as other people, but Liverpool do have 4 very good starting fixtures, and since I plan on wildcarding after 4 fixtures, obviously Firmino is a good player for me to have. And Firmino also has a high selected rate, so he's a good player to have in your team. I think quite essential as well. Unfortunately, I don't actually want him, but I do realise he's got attacking threat about him. I don't like Firmino. I think he's overrated, but that's just me. Then we've got ZAHA. ZAHA is Crystal Palace's main man. He's linked with a lot of clubs like all the time, but I think he'll stay at Crystal Palace. And if he does play striker, he's going to get loads of goals. In my opinion, he's a great player. ZAHA's a great player, and yeah, apart from Liverpool in their second game, Crystal Palace have a nice 4 starting fixtures, especially starting against Fulham, which is one of the promoted teams. So that should be good. On the bench, we've got a relatively cheap. Well, we do have a very cheap bench. Brony, I don't expect him to play, but I expect to have my Forster or McCarthy. I don't know which one's going to play as my main goalkeeper, so that's fine. And Cedric, 4.5 million, a little bit of attacking threat about him. Southampton, good fixtures. Wan-Bissaka, been playing the pre-season friendlies, so it's quite good. Got Fulham, and then Kamara. Looks like he's going to start for Fulham. He's 4.5 million, very cheap. Starts on the right as an inside forward, in my opinion. I think so anyway. And yeah, that is the team. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the team I'm rocking with right now. Let me know your teams in the comments. Subscribe if you're new. Comment, and remember to join my league. The league code will be in the description. Goodbye.